Hello, 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 my darlings. It's Friday. It's Friday. Jordan doesn't work on the weekend. Oh, my. Well, listen, I have all kind of good stuff. First, I'm wearing can you see it? This breast cancer, because October's almost over. And I really haven't spoken a lot about my own breast cancer route. I had breast cancer in 2002. I had, what did they tell me? They said, well, um, I was part of some percentage that didn't make it. What is this, 23? God has another plan. They tell you one thing, God says, "Oh, I don't know. I don't see her name on the book for 2002." So I got her on the book now, but not for 2002. So I'm grateful. A lot of prayers, a lot of praying, and a lot of good medical help got me to where I am. So breast cancer survivors, if you just found out you have breast cancer, I'm the one to talk to, darling. You need to go on in there and have whatever it is. They said you're gonna have a mastectomy. I said, okay, then what else do I need to do? They said, well, you can have a breast something and all that. So give me all that you're gonna give me. Here's the thing, you heard me talk about it. My stomach's supposed to be flat, 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 because it took all the fat and put it up here. But they left some fat down here. That's the only reason why I have fat down here. That's the only reason why I'm not flat like a board. He promised me flat like a board. When he saw it wasn't fat, because he didn't get enough. He got enough, but he needed to put some over there on the side for later. Well, he didn't do that. And so it just won't go away. And he said, oh, well, we can go back in and we could just, I said, I was 50 something then, was I? Yeah. I'm like, I'm not going back in. All that you didn't do, I'm not going back. We'll let all this work. And it's worked. So, not knowing that I was going to have back to back colon cancer. Now, that was a whole different thing. I wish I had told them, why y'all there? But see, they went another route. I wanted to say, why y'all there? Could y'all take what the breast cancer doctor didn't take off? Get that flat stomach? Because that's the only way I'm getting one, because Sammy Cakes was so good. Oh, my God. Okay, 65 and older. You see, nobody young would understand any of these conversations. That's why I have to do 65 and older. You know? So, anyway, let me tell you about Bobby Rush. My good friend Jarvis Jones. Do y'all know Jarvis Jones? That's a legend. The fact that I know, oh, this is falling apart. I'm trying to be conservative today. I don't have a get up. I'm trying to be like conservative. Anyway, Jarvis Jones, I'm so glad that Harvey introduced us. And he said I was his friend, and she has remained my friend after his passing away. And Harvey Scales. And she's just opened doors because she's an angel. She knows the angels like we know the angels. And I never have anything. She did this blanket for me, and it was a beautiful blanket, and it ended up being my blanket to go to chemo infusion. Chemo infusion, is different from other chemo. Listen, if y'all have any kind of breast cancer, any kind of cancer, talk to me. I've been through all of them. I had all they can have. I've had it. And look, I'm still here. Because, and it's God. Georgiana didn't keep herself here. Don't get me wrong. Prayers, the doctor, God Almighty. And this right here. Don't lead us out. Why I'm holding this? Not because I had the wig on over the hair. It's because my mental attitude. In super aging, what do we talk about? Attitude? We talked about attitude. And that's what happened. Let me see. Jarvis sent me I want to talk about Bobby Rush, but she sent me a miracle that happened with a friend of hers named Chris. And Chris has had all kinds of surgery. And what he said, his comes to attitude. If anyone had any slight doubt about angels and miracles, let me tell you, they are here and come and visit us from time to time. With love and gratitude to my friends, this person named Chris. He was sending a testimonial of surgery. His operation was a success. Good for you, Chris. This is how I feel about things like this. You have to have, it's here. When you're sitting on the side of the bed and they're about to take you in, you need to be thinking in your mind what you're going to do when you get out. So when I get through, now, oh God, I hope I wonder, I should have, could I, I told him, I said, listen, I made appointments to speak somewhere. Y'all need to, what day is that? What day am I going to be out? Because I have things to do. They sent me out the hospital with breast cancer. Alvin and I were just in shock. 4 days I was gone. 4. I was like, I did 11 days with her in the hospital. 4 days. And wait, I saw the things were still hanging on me, the tubes. I said, oh, when you all going to take the tubes out? They said the tubes go home with you. Oh my God, y'all. Thank God for Delta Airlines. I do say thank God. Although there's a lot of racial stuff went on at Delta Airlines. Thank God for Delta Airlines group insurance. Because it really helped me out. That's what I was under when I had the surgery. The tubes went home with me. I said, I'm sorry, but it's a tube still here, it's a tube here, and some tubes over here. They say, yeah, you just have to put on bigger clothes. What the what? At Atlanta Municipal Court, where I wasn't supposed to go back early. They didn't know. Isn't it shameful? Well, Judge Barbara Harris, may God rest her soul, is gone to glory now. But I strolled myself back up in there with a gray big old coat on. I know it didn't weigh much because it wasn't much to weigh when you have chemo like that kind of surgery. You just, I need some of this. I don't need it that way though. But anyway, I went home with all the tubes, everybody. And the good insurance got me a nurse to come out and clean them. One time, one of them broke. I had to get a soror. I called a soror nurse. I don't know why I can't remember her name. I love that woman too. People come in your life for a season. You know, they come through. Something, isn't it? Anyway, something broke off. Oh, I was about to be in tears. I said, oh my God, I'm going to die for real because the thing ain't hooked up. I don't know what I did. But anyway, you had some kind of breast cancer, come to me. You had some colon cancer, any kind of cancer, come to me. Because I can tell you some stories about all of this. But I also could tell you about what some grandmama, some granddaddy, some auntie, some daddy, some mama got on their knees way back. And that prayer is still in heaven. And it still helped me. I like that. Isn't this pretty? Anyway, it's that love. Love will get you through. God is love. Jesus is love. Love will get you right back where you have all kind of pretty stuff put on. And you get up and put it all on. And you get up and just say, I am. I am. Who am I? I am. I am Georgianne. I am. I told you your first assignment was the I ams. Well, right now I want to talk about this man. Can you see it? Bobby Rush. He released an album. He's 89. 89. He's on tour. Somebody come and get me. Something happened today. Will somebody come and get me? 89. What's my other song? My song that I want. Can We Be Friends? Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary. Can y'all come get me? For the song, Can't We Be Friends? For the characters, Janine and Gregory. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the music. Sorors, Ralph. Shirley Ralph. Can y'all call somebody and tell somebody? That's the song. I mean, I need the doors open. I need a door. But just like I pray for that, with somebody praying just as hard. For me not to make it. For any of us, it's just evil people out there. They don't want to see you do anything, but you can't do anything because God got it all. Bobby Rush, 89. When we gonna meet, Bobby? Jarvis, when we gonna meet? Okay? Not Jarvis Jones, I already met her. I'm just trying to get Bobby Rush Somebody come and get me. Isn't it just wonderful? So, Chris, congratulations. Bobby Rush, congratulations. Jarvis Jones, congratulations. And all of you 65 and older, congratulations. You made it to another week. You made it to Friday. Now, what are you going to do this weekend? Oh, what do I have to do this weekend? What kind of assignment can I give you all so I can go and do it? All right. So I gave you an assignment called Super Agent has, we talked about two things. It's attitude and awareness, right? So being aware of who you are, super aging. I don't know these people. They don't give me any money. I don't know them. I like their book, Getting Older Without Getting Old. So super aging talks about these two things, that your attitude and awareness. Awareness is a big deal, and they're talking about your awareness of health issues. This man, Chris, has an awareness. I don't know him, never met him. Jarvis Jones' friend. But I want him to know that having that kind of attitude, having an attitude and awareness will get him the rest of what he needs. We talked about your attitude will get you the joy and the happiness. And your awareness will get you the joy and the happiness because you need them to work in conjunction with one another to get you to whatever the next level is. You see, we just can't stay where we are. We can't stay where we are. I talked to Lana Chappelle today. She is Tammy Wynette's niece. And Lana Chappelle is friends with Ricky J. Taylor. Lana Chappelle and Ricky J. Taylor happen to be white. One is in Florida, Lord have mercy. And one is in Huntsville, Alabama. It's almost a Lord have mercy, but, you know, Alabama is Alabama. I can't say too much since you know who's over there also. My own flesh and blood's over there. So, but either way, both of them have a great talent and some good music. And the three of us are like on the edge, waiting to be heard, waiting for somebody. So we're a trilogy, is Georgianne, Lana, and Ricky. Ricky is out in Alabama, in Huntsville. He's doing his thing. He has a good song I like called The Bridge. And he should, I told him he should go down to Muscle Shoals. You know, I lived over there in Florence with my daughter, Florence, Alabama. Beautiful space, but, you know, it wasn't for me. Florence, Alabama, Alabama is not for everybody. Definitely not for me. But Florence, Alabama was definitely not for me. But the space, the city itself, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Physical. The water, the trees, and the riverways, and just, ooh, gorgeous. But it wasn't for me. So it's up 72. Highway 72 would take you to Huntsville. So we would go to Huntsville. And so I know that Ricky can make his way, all those Muscle Shoals, all those right there. I think if he goes down to Muscle Shoals, there's the music people are there. So, you know, when you're 65 and older and you're trying to get somewhere, you know, he was already Bobby Rush. All right? And we're just not getting to be who we are. I just got a signal that my battery's going down. And you know I don't play like that. I hate to get up, but I got to do it. I guess you all say if Georgianne leaves one more thing, if I leave one more thing somewhere, I have everything with me all the time. But I said, oh, I don't need this because I plugged it up earlier today. You know, yada, yada, yada. I know what I'm doing. Oh, Lord, y'all help. Y'all pray for me. Just pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Okay. All right. I apologize. I try to do better. See, I messed up my trying to be sedate today. Anyway, Bobby Rush was already Bobby Rush. But, the fact that he's 89 and on tour, I just admire that so much. I admire the woman who's 95 and got her first Grammy. I think Bobby got his first Grammy somewhere 80 something. And so, listen, 65 plus, do you hear these numbers I'm saying? I'm saying 80. 8 is coming out of my mouth. You're 6, 6, 6, 6. 8, 8, 8, 8. Mathematically, we're still talking about, what did I tell you had? What did I say? Let me hear everybody say it. 20 years. At least 20 years. It's not liking this. But at least 20 years. And so in those 20 years, you could be whatever you want to be again. Whatever you were in this other life, you could be in this new life that you carved out for yourself. Because you have a new attitude. You know what should be playing? What's her name? Has a song about a new attitude. That did the pies. Okay. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? I can't think. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, attitude, awareness, health, aware of your health. These are some of the things we just got to talk about. So what we're going to do this weekend? Well, I'm going somewhere already. I'm already invited somewhere. You all got, it used to be a dance card. Every weekend, my dance card gets full. You all are doing that to me because I'm making assignments, but I'm doing them for you. Because I don't know what you're doing. I don't get anything I don't get any notes about what you did this weekend. I don't get any notes. I don't get any new subscriptions. You didn't say I got 5 of my friends to subscribe, Georgian. I know 10 65-year-olds that I sent to you. Really? Come on, friends. I need you to put that in there. I need you to tell me what you're doing on the weekend. I need you to put up a tent in your yard and do something. I need you to go bowling. Listen, we can't let people who shoot up places in America keep us in the house. Because they won. You got to have, you don't know, you got to go out and bowl and shop and get out into the world and travel and see people and call some of them exes up that you know you didn't do right. See what they doing. That ain't right, 65 and older. I'm only talking to the 65 and older because they're at home. They're not doing anything either. Really? Okay. So what we're going to do this weekend, let me make an assignment. Well, I'm going to the 100th birthday party, a birthday party. So if you don't have a birthday party to go to, then there's the movies. Go to the movie by yourself. Go early in the day, early. Go to the first one. I have a friend who used to go to all the first movies. As soon as the movie opened, she would go. So go to early movies and take a ride. Now, this person that I really like, there's no secret of me liking somebody, but just, I'm one number, they're another number. Anyway, they said, let's go riding. Oh, when the last time you've been riding? When is the last time you've been riding? That is, you just ride. Now you have to be 65 and older. If you got to be in before dark, you need to be coming on in now. But go riding. Like if you're near water, you just go. Oh, if I was in Chicago with my brother and my sister-in-law and my sister, they would just be tired of me because they would have to take me to Lakeshore Drive every day. I have to go right up and down Lakeshore Drive. I have to go on Michigan Avenue and just stand. I might become, my daughter is the graduate of Northwestern. I'm the mother of the graduate of Northwestern University. So I want to stand over here on y'all's property that's sitting on Lake Michigan. I have to figure out me some kind of way to be on Lake Michigan. Or go up the street in Gary. Where did my mother used to take us? To Miller. And just go to look at the water. I could sit by water all day. The people who fish don't like for me to go fishing with them. They say I talk too much. They say I run the fish away. Well, if you're going to sit by the water, what are you doing? You're just sitting by the water. They don't let me fish with them. I told somebody, I said, oh, you fish? I want to go fishing. I don't don't understand why they didn't let me go fish with them. Because I know they've been fishing. What are you going to do if you don't talk to the water? Talk to the trees, talk to the air. You're just going to sit there and look at the water and hold a fishing pole. I hear all of you out there going, yes, we're fishing. You're fishing. You can't talk to each other? I can't go fishing. After I got run away 2 or 3 times, it's a lot of water. So 65 and older, some group will go fishing. And some of us will sit and wait for you while we sit by the water and talk. Or go to the spa. Or where else could you go this weekend? You cannot go anywhere. You can go somewhere through a book. You can go somewhere through a film. You can go somewhere through YouTube. There are a number of places. I need for you to just, whatever you do every day, don't do that this weekend. You can go to church on Sunday. I don't go. Unless I go with my daughter. That's sad to say, isn't it? If I don't. I do well though. I look at it on this thing. But what can you do? What else can you do? You can read a book. I have so many books to read. You can read Super Aging. You probably read that by now. I have The Color of Law. I need to read that. I got so many books to read. And I have papers to grade. I started reading papers last night. The assignment is on The Coming by Dr. Daniel Black. If you haven't read any book of his, read The Coming. I recommend that. He doesn't pay me. I don't get any money from Daniel Black. Been knowing him a long time, but read Daniel Black's The Coming. That's my assignment. Okay, that can be an assignment. Anyway, I need you to do something different. Now, are you ready to date yet? Are you ready to date yet? All this got to be correct before you try to take it and present it to somebody else. Because, as I have a friend to say, either you present yourself, but when you present a representative of yourself, and then the person finds out about who they really got, that doesn't work out. So I need all this to be correct so you can present yourself. Like, I got Georgianne. What you get is what you see, baby boy, is what you get. That's just it. I just don't have no filters, you see. So if you're ready to date, I'll do a whole session on dating. Right now, we're working on our insides. We're working on our spiritual side. And when you talk about the spiritual side, there's a whole group that manifests. So I'm not crossing any lines. I hope not, because my daughter be calling me like, you're AME. I got it. Okay. You're a Christian. I got it. But I still believe Habakkuk's in the Bible. So I'm going with Habakkuk. Is it Habakkuk 2:1? When he says, write the vision and make it plain, and it will come to you, da 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 da. I'm going with that. So you need to write down some stuff. See, that's why I had you write, I am. Then I had you write some goals and wishes. I had you write some things down because writing is manifesting. When you write it out, as somebody else says, when you spell it out, when you write it out, it connects here, it connects all the way down, up and down, you see. So you write it out. And you get it up here. You put it up here. You can cut pictures out. Make you a board. What you call that? Manifest board. You can make pictures of what you want. Put it up. Look at it every day. For you know it, you got most of the things on that board. Mm-hmm. It's called a vision board. This is all 65 and older. You got a lot to do before you can date. Because you don't want to present a representative to the person. You want to present, everything needs to be right. Like, who am I have up in here? Y'all know what's over there. So I'm going to bring somebody up in here. They're going to look at that, and then they're going to look at me all coiffed. They're going to say, this is a representative. That's the real Georgianne. That is not the real Georgianne. That's the Georgianne. That's a Georgianne that just got overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed from January to August with my hospice patient. And I just didn't have the energy. And now I just haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I have somebody who wants to help me. I don't know. I've got myself in some kind of something that I got to get myself out of. Because I need to move all that. Because when I do get ready to have somebody come up in here, they are not going to see that. And one day I'm going to turn this over so you can see what you didn't see. But ain't no way in the heck I'm going to show you that right now. All that over there. And God knows that out there. So all this has to be taken care of first. All this is beautiful. All this is beautiful. All this is gorgeous. All this. I had some new hair for y'all. All this is all this. But the inside, all that's got to match. See, and it's not matching. So right now, I got to get Jordan straightened out. And you got to get, fill in the blank, your name straightened out. So that we'll be better. Because how many years? You got 20 years. So you got 20 years to date. So let's look at The Bachelor. Y'all look at The Bachelor. Where's The Bachelor now? He's down to two people. I think that last lady, I think he kind of liked her. We had to send her home. You know, all that kissing behind somebody. I don't know. I haven't kissed anybody. And I felt something on something I drank out. I got this little bump. So I just can't imagine kissing somebody. Oh, if you could get something just by drinking something. I think I drink off a canned Coke or something. I mean, you have to be careful with all that. I try to be real careful. You know, I don't know. Things just happen. So you just all that kissing he's doing behind. I guess they all take some kind of test. Woo-wee. Anyway, I digress. 65, it's the weekend. Please, could you write something on Monday that you did that made a difference in your life, that made you feel like you got those 20 years? Can you just do you a timeline and where you're going to be in 5 years? You can have new goals. You say, I made goals at my job. Okay, you're not on your job now. You have a new job. And the new job is life. Your new job is life. And I am not a life coach, but I am acting like, I'm not even trying to act like one. No, I'm just trying to coach you through life. That's different. I'm not a life coach. I'm just helping to coach you through life because you're 65 and you got 20 years. And if you don't have the right attitude and an awareness of what's going on around you and your health and the news and getting you a phone, Lana is on I talked to her on a landline. I wish I had my landline, Lana. But you need a smartphone, baby. Okay? Yes, you do. 65 and older, I told you to get rid of that free phone. Or no, keep the free phone for the children and the grandchildren. They call you on that. I need you to get you a smartphone for me. And on the smartphone, we're going to do our emails and we're going to get all kind of, we're going to learn how to look things up. We're not answering that phone. We're not talking to anybody because, you know, the smartphone people got some smartphone people calling, trying to get you out of your money. We don't want that. But I want you to be able to get information to help you with this new life. And you can't wait for a grandbaby when you can get it yourself. You got to be able to call an Uber, a Lyft to take you somewhere. All right? You might have to go up the street. It's only like $12 or $6 maybe, and you've been paying somebody $25. All right? Let's get into the 21st century. I don't care if you don't like it. You got to get in the room where it happens. That's what they say on Alexander Hamilton. You got to get in the room where it happens. And for these 20 years to be a good fourth quarter, a fabulous fourth quarter, you got to get in the room where it happens. A good phone, a good attitude, an awareness of life, a good mental something, and a project. You the project. Make yourself your project. Okay? Because Georgiana is a project. Oh, Lord, Georgiana is a trip. Oh, God. It takes a lot to take care of me. And to think I'm doing this by myself. With the prayers of the righteousness, the prayers my daughter when she can. Okay? This right here is just a daily walk with, oh, let me see what I have on today. A daily walk. It's a daily walk. I don't have, this, not a whole lot of get up today. Okay, darlings, it's the weekend. I'm ready to leave home. Oh, yes, and it's almost dark. Do it while I can. All right, I love you, and you can't do anything about it. Have a great weekend. Write me, bring me some subscribers Monday. That's a good homework assignment. Doggone it. Subscribers, please. Okay, I love you.